Hey there, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. Welcome to your reading for Monday, August. I'm not trying to rush this along. August 29th through Sunday, September 4th. As always, I recommend you check out your Sun, your Moon, and your Rising so that you get a more complete picture of what is going on. So, wow. Okay. All right. And if you could please help out the channel and hit that thumbs up, I'd surely appreciate it. Also, the more that you connect in with comments or whatever, the more likely it's going to feel like you're getting a very personal reading. Wow, you guys have so many cards going on. So let's jump right on in and see what's going on. The key to the situation that came flying out, no kidding, right? It's your fire sign here is the Eight of Wands with the Two of Pentacles. So the Eight of Wands is there's a lot of action going around and there's a need to create some kind of a balance. And the one way you're going to create the balance is by taking a little bit of a step back and getting a higher perspective in order to create that balance to bring it in. So after we go through and look at this energy here, I'm going to actually pull cards for the moon cycles as they're rolling through. And then we're going to look at finances because we have an opportunity here to really start something financial. And financial seems to be on the page for you. So that's going to be a really good thing to do. Wow. Excuse me. So, Hanged Man. You've been stuck in stasis, trying to decide what choice to make, what decision to make. So maybe this Eight of Wands here is about, which way do I go? And I feel like I need to move fast, but which way do I go? You don't have to move fast. I think you do need to pick a way. Okay, overall energy, the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. So this is having options. Which way do you go? You have options and opportunity. The Knight of Pentacles, though, moves quick and moves slowly. It builds stability, and that's what that, excuse me, that's what that new moon in Virgo was trying to tell us. Wow. Okay. So I have not had a problem speaking for any other signs as number one. I know I've been doing a lot of signs here, moving quickly through them, but this feels like throat chakra in that what is your truth? It's not so much about speaking your truth. It's about getting very clear in yourself what the truth is of what it is that you want to do and what you want to do to move forward. There is a need to let something go in order to bring something positive in, and you're kind of stuck there in the middle, hanging on to two ideas at least, and trying to figure it out. And we've got the Two of Pentacles, we've got the Two of Swords, we've got two cards of completion here. So this Hangman, like sitting there trying to decide which way to go. The Ace of Wands, which one lights me up inside? Which one is it that I'm most interested in running forward with a lot of enthusiasm at, because I'm still weighing out the options in my heart space. And then we have the Page of Wands here in the heart space, where I think that finally you get the message, and I think it comes from your higher self, the message of which way to go. There's something that's holding you back, and I think what's holding you back here is the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is there's a connection you have, and a very emotional soulmate kind of connection with people you work with, where you live, family members. This victory that comes through means you have to split off. You have to give up. You have to move forward in a way that it separates you. It separates you. So either you're taking a promotion which puts you in another department, or you're moving to a new place and it separates you from your community, or you're moving out of your family because you're going off to college and you have so many places and you don't know which one you're going to pick. There's something where you're leaving behind what feels safe and secure and like home, and you're still weighing out the options of which is the best option, which is the best way forward for you. But you're going to do fine. You've got the Six of Wands, the card of victory, the blue ribbon. It's very sweet. We got the honeybee there coming in, but you'll notice those wands are definitely divided. They're like a gateway, like you're moving forward to a new section of your life, and you're separate from others. And so you're going to make a decision. And here's the thing about decision making. It's not that you're going to make a wrong decision, right? You make a decision and then you make the decision right. You do what you can once you make the decision with the best information you have available, and then you keep working it. It's sort of like clay. Like you start working it to create something, and if it falls apart, you just work it again. You work it in a new way. So, and sometimes you add more water, more emotion into it, more movement as you spin the thing around a little bit faster in order to get what you want. There is something that can be molded and shifted and changed, but you need to choose something and move forward. You have the Star card for how you transform the situation. It's the Pearl. Pearl is about something that's irritated you, that you've worked on, you've developed. It's a skill set. It's something of value that you've developed within inside of you, and it reflects the light of the divine. It is something you're supposed to learn. Moving forward at this time helps to bring in the victory. You're still really stuck up in your head, because here in the headspace moving forward around finances, we got this bird and he's perched on 2 swords. But the swords are in the sand, and as the tide comes up, it's going to start splitting, and he's going to either have to pick one or the other, or he's going to fly away and lose both. And so making the choice is what you're going to have to do. I think this weekend gives you a chance to communicate with those around you. It's a holiday weekend here in North America, so it's not for everybody. But I think this weekend, take the time to communicate with those around you that could give you valuable insight. But a decision or choice is happening. Your outgoing cards, here you have the 10 of Wands. This is like the situation is over with little slugs hanging on to the last possible moment. But you have the 10 of Pentacles. You have a situation that needs to end so that a better situation can come in. And you have the Judgment card. You have the Judgment card. You need to choose. You need to choose a path. You kind of choose a path forward. For some reason, there's some kind of a decision that needs to be made, but make it from the heart space of what brings you joy, that Page of Wands. What gets you excited? What lights you up? The Moon in Libra, look, you have the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. Selflessness, humanity, a higher consciousness. So, ask for guidance. That's for the collective good. You've got the 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. That's a lot of people involved in this situation. And you have the Word Lord, communication, praise, or dishonesty. Mercury's in retrograde. Well, not in retrograde, it's in shadow. It goes into storm on Friday. So it's really moving slow. It's very, very, communication is a sticky wicket. Who said that? It's funny. So you're going to want to be as clear as you are and communicate as clearly and effectively. And I want to say read between the lines a little of what people are telling you. The Moon, when it's in Scorpio, says for you to set your goals. It looks a lot like the Strength card here, right? It's leadership, set your goals. You can gather everybody's input, but eventually, ultimately, the judgment call is yours, right? It's what you have to be able to live with, the decisions that you're making. And here's the thing, again, if it doesn't work out, okay, so let's look at college or even a job, for example. You pick one and you find out after like 6 months, oh gosh, I really hate it here. Go get another one. Go to another school. Like the apartment you live in, just sign a year lease. You can get the heck out. Like, nothing has to be permanent. Okay, yes, getting married should have a little more permanency to it. But other than that, most things, and if you're having children, that's for life. You got to take care of them. But most things, you have choices and decisions. You need to be the leader in your own life. You have initiation. When that Moon is in your sign, Sagittarius, over the weekend, you have initiation. That is when this judgment comes in. I think that you step up and you step in and you make the choice and the decision this week. And what I want to say is really follow your inner knowing, the light, the guidance that you are getting from Spirit. Follow the star, the hope, the dream, the goal. You will be right on target. Let's take a look at finances for a little bit here. we have this beautiful aspect of that new moon that just happened in Virgo, setting up this 18 months where we get to kind of work a plan, especially with Mercury retrograde and everything. Kind of have like 6 weeks to put the plan on paper and kind of initiating it with the eclipse cycle that's coming up. We have a eclipse coming in Scorpio on 25th of October, and I think that kind of really launches us all out into the plan of action here. Okay. So you have here Secret Fairy. So this is doing something good for others. This high-mindedness, showing your gratitude to the universe in advance, knowing that you're going to have enough, and let the universe bring you extra money. Let go of how. So when you pay something forward, when you give something to somebody, and you say to the universe, "I trust that you're going to repay it." Trust that. Like, don't just say it. Trust it. Actually believe it, because it always works. You have Creator water. Okay, so your emotional, not your mental, your emotional decision here. You're going to create what creates joy for you. When you're making this judgment call, does it spark joy? Marie Kondo your life. Does it spark joy? If it does, that's the direction to move in. We got the Ace of Wands, the spark of joy, and here's the Page of Wands hanging on to it. In the heart space, does it spark joy? And if it does, then go ahead and race forward toward it. Go ahead and do that. Make that judgment call, initiate, strike the match, light the candle, start moving forward. Be the light in your own life. So you guys have a big decision to make this week. Good luck with that. Your judgment based on what brings joy will make the decision making easier, I promise. Okay, so if you haven't already hit the thumbs up, I would appreciate that. I love it when you guys leave me comments and connect in. Every time you connect in, it makes it easier for the energetic energy between us to allow the readings to be more resonant for you. So it's a great way to do that. And I'm on Facebook every day, so come and join me over there. We really get into the astrology a little bit more over there. So come and join me over there. And on Sundays at 7:30 Eastern Daylight Time in the US, I premiere the video for the week ahead. I will link it up here if you haven't seen it already. It gives you a nice overview for the week, just in the general energies. All right, you guys take really good care. You have a big decision to make. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. It will not lead you astray, I promise. Guys, take care. Talk to you soon.